Start the show!
Hope you're enjoying your history lesson.
And your sex ed lesson.
We had some elections, and the very city councilman I was telling you about was removed from office. And we got some new people on city council, and they were totally in favor of taking down the bridge and building things. And by the way, the Camperdown Bridge, getting 4-lane highway over the waterfall, we were hoping it would be blown up, but instead they said we couldn't blow it up. It was sliced like pieces of bread. It was kind of sliced like that, very slowly over about 6 months. It was quite a process to observe. So the bridge was gone, and it's amazing when you think about it, that like for the first time in 40 years, the sun was shining on the waterfall. 40 years, it was dark under there, really kind of creepy in fact. There it was gone, there's the waterfall, it was going amazing. But the next deal was to build the park, and a really wonderful guy named Tom Keith is mainly responsible for the beautiful landscaping in that park, and every little detail in there. Tom lived in that park for 2 years, and he moved things around. There's even a sweet spot in the park, a place where he always considered the best place to be in the park. I'm not going to tell you where it is.
No, we don't go to the park.
Tom Keith, he called it a sweet spot. But Tom did all this. The next big issue we had was this whole idea of a pedestrian suspension bridge. Now think about this a minute. This is Greenville, South Carolina, and we're going to spend a couple $1 billion to build a pedestrian bridge over a waterfall. Amazing. I always figured the reason it didn't become politically unpopular or controversial was because so much controversy was over taking down the big bridge. People were so angry about it and so much against it that when we finally voted to do it anyway, people were so exhausted. It never became an issue. Never had a single phone call, never had a single letter about what the hell are y'all doing building a pedestrian bridge in South Carolina. But we did. And to do that, we had to find someone who could do a bridge, and we had a long contest. We found this great guy named Miguel Rosales, native of Guatemala. He came to the United States to go to MIT, and he had designed the big bridge in Boston, the big bridge you see on the pictures of all of Charles. He was quite at the only age of 32 or so, he designed that bridge. He saw the advertising for Greenville, South Carolina, wanted someone to build a pedestrian bridge, and he always wanted to do that. So he entered it. He absolutely sold us on himself in terms of building the right kind of bridge. We had some architects who proposed bridges that were sort of really big and hulking. It was more about the architect than it was about the place. Gail walked into our meeting with a small committee, about 6 of us, and he said, I've been in cities all across the world. I've never been in a city with a waterfall. It's absolutely amazing. I want to build a bridge over the waterfall that will complement the waterfall. And his phrase was, the waterfall should always be the star of the show. And he walked out of the room and we said, that's our guy. So we got Miguel Rosales. He delivered many sleepless nights for all of us later, but he still delivered, as you know, just a perfect bridge over that waterfall. Great piece of architecture. But to design the bridge, to actually engineer the bridge, he designed it. To engineer the bridge was a group from Stuttgart, Germany, because we could not find a single engineering company in the United States that would do a bridge, a pedestrian bridge. We had to go to Europe. And a group in Stuttgart was chosen. And it was interesting. It was an all-female engineering group. And I worked with them for about 6 months, and they were in Greenville all the time. And the thing about them was they were sort of old-school German. They were dead serious all the time. No humor whatsoever. Two engineer women. And so that's the way they were. Well, the way the bridge was built was they built scaffolding. And then on top of the scaffolding, they built the bridge. And it's a real suspension bridge, so the suspensions were placed on it. And at some point, when the suspension cables were put on the bridge would lift up, leaving the scaffolding behind, and they would just tear it out. And that's the way it was always explained to us. Well, one day at my office, I got a phone call from the lead engineer. And she said to me, Mayor White, today you must come down to the park, because today we're going to apply the last cable on the suspension bridge. And on this day, the bridge will lift up from the... Please turn off your iPhones. And the bridge will lift off, and she said to me, it will either work or the bridge will end up in Spartanburg. She had a sense of humor.
Honey, I've taken you to this picnic in Falls Park, and what I like to think of as the sweet spot, like right by the ducks.
Sweetie, I know that last date didn't go well, so I took you to the sweet spots.
Oh.
Like right on the rocks that you're not really supposed to be on, but they don't really enforce it.
I saw this, right? right where the Shakespeare stage is?
So, oh, baby, I just love that we are fully committed. And I just took you to the park because, baby, you are the sweet spot.
I am so sorry, but we're going to have to remove this arm. We're going to have to amputate it.
Completely.
But we're going to have to do it one slice at a time.
Excuse me, Mr. President.
Oi.
I need you to come down to the Capitol building today. Today, we plant the last shrub in the lawn. And either it looks good, or we burn it to the ground. This is the day.
My God. When one hires Russian landscape architects,
Yes.
one imagines both efficiency, a shade bit of cruelty, and a shit ton of shrubbery.
In Russia, most of the whole country is Arctic plains, so landscape architecture is a cutthroat business.
I understand that you killed like 5 people for the right to do Putin's boudoir.
Yes.
It's outside. He's hardcore.
Yes. Putin sleeps outside. No shirt. On a Hollywood.
Hey, co-mayor of Spartanburg?
Hey, what's going on? How's that side of the car?
Oh, goodness. It's good. I'm just parked here at the line between Greenville and Spartanburg. Because I heard that we might get a bridge. Oh, look!
I mean, I'm excited that I have this baby and all.
Right.
But really, this is just the first time that the sun has touched my feet in 9 months.
Well, those feet are sure pale.
They sure are. But I'm just gonna bask and bask, and here, I guess I should put this baby out of the sun.
Yeah.
Oh!
Where's my home?
Yo. You gonna buy some drugs? Whoa, wait a minute.
No.
I usually sell drugs under this belly. What's going on?
No! It's the drug dealer from under my belly and the troll that also lives there.
I'm a troll. Well, that's because you just gave me drugs the whole time. I didn't need to give you riddles.
Hey, wait a second, drug dealer. You a duck? That's a callback from way earlier. It doesn't
It's
matter.
all right.
Oh, shit!